everybody, it's Jennie McGarvey, and I am happy to share with you today how I created this page, First Base, using the Scraptastic Club Hazy Shade of Winter kit and add-on. I created this page as a response to a subscriber challenge to use a themed kit for a different theme. So I took a winter kit and used a boy page, like a sports type page. I was excited about the patterned papers that were in this kit. They're beautiful. And as you can see, I've pulled out several of them to work with. There's a plaid that I absolutely love. It's like an aqua light blue with navy and white, and I just love it. And it's really sort of the base of this page. And then you add in the polka dots and you add in the stripes, and I'm really thrilled with it. And then I loved adding some red accents with it, which is one of my favorite color combos anyway. And I thought it would be super fun to make a baseball page out of. So you can take just about anything and make it work for you. Now, some of these are just scraps, papers that I've already used on different projects, but I'm still going to be able to use them in a large piece on this particular page. So I'm just trimming it up. I want to kind of create like a file folder look, like layered on top of each other without the file folder shape necessarily. So it's just going to be trimmed rectangles of paper, so I won't have that tab at the top, but I wanted the stacked file folder idea. So that's kind of the inspiration for this page. So after the base, I lay that plaid, which is sort of, I don't want to say the focal point, but it's definitely the paper that I pulled out that I knew I had to use, that I definitely wanted on this page. And then I'm going to just be layering the papers in different configurations in different ways on this particular page. The aquas are all just really fun. They're beautiful. Obviously, as you can see, they would work well for a winter themed page. But living in Southern California and not traveling to snow this year, there are no new snow themed photos for me. So this is a perfect way for me to use these beautiful papers. Now, as you can see, I pulled out my ruler because I want to have the white cardstock that I'm going to use go to a certain point on that striped paper, and rather than guess, I wanted to make sure that I had a fairly good idea where I could trim that white cardstock to make it end up where I wanted it to be. Now, it's ever so slightly disappointing that I'm covering up that stripe because I do really like it a lot, but it's okay. I still get that little peek of it out behind the white cardstock, and it all looks good. Now, for whatever reason, I had these cards from the January This Life Noted add-on kit laying on my desk, and that one with the check marks on it just kept popping out in my brain, and I really wanted to use it layered behind this photo. I don't know why, it just kept calling out to me when I saw it sitting on my desk. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to layer it behind this photo, and then I will adhere them down, keeping the photo straight and the background card a little skewed, just to give it that sort of crooked, fun, layered effect. Now I'm pulling out these pink paisley alphabets, and the whole point was that I was going to use this sort of tone-on-tone first base title with these alphas. So I get them all arranged in how I've been planning in my brain the whole time, and I don't like it. But watching this video back, I'm actually a little bit disappointed because I do really like it in the video, and I totally wish that I had kept it there. So now it's really unfortunate that I hadn't, but in real time, I didn't like them there. It wasn't what I had thought it would be. And so I'm going to pull out the December stamp set and this really great classic alpha, and I am going to stamp my title, something I have not done in ages. I used to stamp on my layouts a lot, not my titles so much, but stamp on my layouts a lot, sometimes titles. And today I'm just taking it old school. I am stamping my title with this beautiful shade of aqua ink that I normally use in my planner, these fantastic stamps, and that's it. Now, again, like I said, in hindsight, I wish I had used those pink paisley alphas. However, I do like the way that the stamping turns out. As you will be able to see, it's just a tiny little ink pad that I'm using. It's a Versa Magic. It's a beautiful aqua color. It goes well with the layout. I love it. I like the results. I really do. It's not bad. It's just that it's funny how watching this video back, I had a different idea than I did in real time when I was actually creating the layout. Pulling out my baby wipes so I can clean my stamps in between usage. It's just how I am. I like to keep things fairly tidy as I go. I don't like to leave a pile to clean all at once. I will sometimes do that for different particular reasons, but by and large, I normally clean as I go. So I'm stamping out the title, which is First Base, which you had seen before with those alphas from the Pink Paisley Yuletide collection. And so now I'm just using this ink and trying to stamp as straight of a line as I can, which again would normally not be something I would do. I would normally make it kind of a wonky, different baseline title because it's very hard to line these things up unless you're drawing a straight line or something like that. And I'm just not very good at it. I'm not very detail oriented. I go kind of quick. But it actually turns out okay for this particular layout. I don't have too many problems and it's pretty straight, so that's really nice. I, as a side note, really like this stamp block from Sweet Stamp Shop. As you can see, it's round. It just is really easy to hold on to and easy to use. It's a good shape, it's a good size, and then it's got these grooves on the side. It's really a favorite of mine. Anyway, I just thought I'd point that out in case you're looking for a good, easy to use stamp block. I really like this one a lot. I think it might be $5. I mean, it's not expensive or anything like that. So I'll finish up my title, and honestly, I keep this page fairly simple because with all of the different layers of paper, there's a lot going on here. Even though there's not a ton of product on this page, there is a lot of paper on this page. So I'm really keeping this particular layout fairly simple. Just a few embellishments to go along with a few different patterned papers, and then the stamped title, which is totally different and was really actually super fun to do. I'm not sure if it's, you know, the right direction or whatever. Now when I'm all finished and I'm done creating the video, I will also add some machine stitching to each of the layers of patterned paper. As you can see, those are the embellishments from that January kit, the add-on from This Life Noted, like I had gotten that pattern, that little card from as well. Since I'm using this for a different configuration, you know, like it's not using it for a This Life Noted page, it kind of goes with the same theme or whatever. And those chipboards are so cute, and I absolutely still wanted to use them and had a ton left. Now those are the Yuletide labels from the kit, and I'm adding the red for that just pop of great contrast. And like I had said before, I love the white and blue and red color combination together. So I was really excited to add those layers just to do a little bit of journaling on. Now, by and large, that's the most of the journaling. I'm going to pull out one of those little die cuts and layer it behind that high five chipboard. It's so cool. I just love it. And then adding the little bit of layering just gives it a little bit more dimension, makes it a little bit more interesting. And I'm just so good to go. It's very, very simple, but I don't think overall the page looks sparse or anything like that. I think that in the end, with all of the different things going on, the page looks fairly cohesive and fairly finished as well. So now I will use my Pilot permanent pen to do the journaling on the label stickers, and I just like the tip of this particular pen. You could absolutely use a Sharpie fine tip marker as well. I just like this one, and it's handy right there in my stash of different pens and tools. And then last but not least, I will add a few enamel dots just to finish this off. And that's it. That's the whole page. Thank you so much for stopping and taking a look at my video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave it a thumbs up. It lets me know that you like to watch my videos, and it also lets YouTube know what you like to see. Thank you so much, and make it a great day.